Hello and welcome to my redstone exploration tutorial in Minecraft, in which I attempt to use redstone and end up doing the exact opposite of what I want it to do. Come along, it's fun. I started playing Minecraft probably close to 2 years ago when my son got his Nintendo Switch, wanted Minecraft, and had no idea how to play. So I was dragged along to figure out how to play so I could tell him how to play Minecraft. So this is one of the bases that I'd created. I had some doors in this storage area that led out to a cave area, so I wanted to change it out. I had pressure plates in front of them, and I wanted to change it out and try redstone. So I got my materials, I got some redstone dust, I got a redstone torch to activate it, and I wanted to play around and see what it would take to make these doors open. So I put a repeater in there. I know that somehow delays things, so you can have things kind of go in a cycle in Minecraft. So I added this redstone dust to the other side, and then I was trying to get a pressure plate to open the doors, and I realized that that only breaks one of the circuits, so I needed to put it in a location where it would affect both of the doors so that they would both open at the same time. So I decided to move the pressure plate to this location, and I was able to create the ability to open both of the doors at the same time using redstone. My next thought was to attempt doing a hidden door using redstone and some sort of pistons to push the blocks back in place. I've seen videos with my son, and there's a lot of times where they do this to hide things, or they use the pistons to create things. So I was attempting to turn this doorway, which leads down to a cave that I had explored, into a hidden doorway. So I started by putting some sticky pistons on either side, attempting to push the blocks in the middle, and then realized that the blocks were too close and I needed them to be further apart. So then I realized, oh wait, I need to be one further out. So I had to put them back out. So I kind of worked through this process of just trial and error of trying different things to figure out how this might work. So it was a little difficult because I was going into my storage room over here, so I had to kind of build the platforms as I was going, which made it a little more difficult. I'm sure this would have been easier on flat ground to attempt to do this. I probably should have just gone outside and found a random area to try to do this, but alas. So then I was working with putting in the sandstone, which then in a perfect world would be pushed together, and then it would open to create the doorway as I come up. So I was attempting to put the redstone underneath it. I had seen a video and they did this underneath. I thought it was needed. I ended up taking this out eventually because I don't think it was necessary. When I added a redstone block here, I was able to activate the pistons and get them to push the blocks exactly where I wanted them to go. And then I was figuring out how to connect the pathway between the redstone there. This is what I had created underneath and ended up taking out and connecting it to the other side with the redstone. Which was a little difficult because I was building into the storage area and building into a cave area that already had open spaces around it. So it was a little more difficult to create what I needed. I got my redstone circuit all connected here, and this is when I realized that stepping on the pressure plates closed it and stepping off of them opened it, which was the opposite effect of what I was trying to have go on. So that was fun. After I realized my mistake, I tried a few different things. I tried adding in pistons that would push redstone blocks into the circuit, hoping this would work. I tried pushing blocks over the redstone dust, which ended up just picking it up, pushing it away. So a lot of the things I tried did not work. I ended up leaving it for another day to try. Hopefully I can get a better understanding of how pistons and redstone work together.